Welcome to Ibiza, playground of the rich, the beautiful and pleasure seekers. It is the meeting place for the young and young at heart, and also the venue for the fourth event of Magic Moments of Poker. Beneath the hot sun of the Mediterranean, everything seems laid back. But don't let that fool you. Ibiza is a 572 square kilometre party zone. Adrenaline is part of the daily diet, and Ibiza is the perfect environment for all poker fans. Seven pokerheads are about to experience an adventure they will never forget. They have beaten players online from all over the world and now have the unique chance of playing live poker, of realising their dream, the final in Vienna.
Hi, I'm from France. Hey, I'm Romain from France.
Hi, I'm Rick, I'm 18 years old and I'm from the Netherlands. I am Gabriele from Italy.
My name is Ivan, I'm from Madrid.
Hi, I'm Paul from Wales. Hi, I'm Andreas from Austria.
The seven players are on the island looking for the same treasure, a ticket to the grand final in Vienna.
Welcome to Magic Moments of Poker. I am Grub Smith, and these are the five players in contention. Top of the tree is Gabriele Fastiani, a young Italian from Rome, and behind him, Ivan Garcia from Madrid in Spain. But no one out of this yet. Remember, one of them will go through to the grand final in Vienna and a chance to win a $100,000 Bwin sponsorship, but only one of them. There is nothing for second place. Action on Andreas Bruckner. And waiting next to him, Rick Engelen.
All in.
All in.
And the young Dutchman
Can you please stand up?
announces all in. As is traditional in this format.
700.
If you're all in, you stand up.
Fold. 11,700.
Our chip leader Fastiani folds, but we have a call from Ivan Garcia.
Down.
Oh.
And it's ugly for the Dutchman because Ivan Garcia in the green shirt has got the kangaroos. So it has to be a 9 for Rick Engelen. Otherwise he will be making a very early exit. Just 2 outs now. He is drawing very, very thin. Look on his face, he's given up hope already. And now he really has to.
I like Rick.
His 2 pairs
What can you do?
not big enough. Sporting handshakes all round. And a sigh of relief for Garcia.
Well, I had a great week here. I would have loved to win this game, but it didn't happen. But trying to be a good loser, and I wish the other guys a lot of luck. I didn't get the cards I needed at the right time, so it's okay.
Very philosophical from our 5th place finisher. And we can see that Ivan Garcia has now edged in front at the top of the board. But as I said, everyone's still very much in contention. Blinds 600, 1200, running ante of 100. So plenty in the middle to play for. And four-handed, of course, weaker hands become playable.
Fold.
Not the Doyle Brunson, though, for Andreas Bruckner.
Fold.
Fold.
Nor indeed 6-2 for Gabriele Fastiani. So our 2 most aggressive players, Ivan Garcia, who again has picked up a genuine hand, and he will be knocking heads with the Welsh poker professional, Paul Centre, who's sitting on his left.
3,800.
3,800.
That's a big raise into that pot. And that Maybe too much for the young Welshman. Paul Center's been playing 6 years. Reckons he wins about $100,000 a year playing multi-table tournaments online. This format, of course, is short-handed. Andreas Bruckner, an interested spectator, trying to pick up tells. And that grimace, I'm afraid,
Okay.
is a tell.
You have an ace?
Yes.
Yeah?
Well, it's an easy game if you ask people what they had
Yes.
and they tell you the truth. Should have done that before the end of the hand. Maybe he'd have told you. Fresh cards, fresh chances. And chip leader Ivan Garcia. He works in technical telecommunications, as opposed to 2 tin cans on the end of a bit of a string. And he's certainly dialing up a few decent hands now. Ace-Queen, in clubs. Four-handed, that's a very dominating hand.
Raise.
And naturally enough,
3,800.
he makes the price
3,800.
a little bit steeper.
I'm all in.
All in.
Paul Center thinks no one's that lucky, mate. You can't be getting all these good hands. Well, unfortunately for him, he is going to be dominated if, and it's still an if, Ivan Garcia makes the call.
Fold.
Easy fold for Andreas Bruckner. Ditto for Gabriele Fasciani from Rome, Italy.
Call.
And an immediate call. Garcia not hanging around, and he's going to love what he
I'm
sees.
in trouble.
Well, if it comes down hearts, this one is far from over.
Luck.
Good spirit being shown. And there are 2 hearts. This is going to make the Spaniard sweat. 54,000 chips in the middle. Whoever wins this is going to have a massive chip lead. And it's just about a coin toss. Ooh, right colour.
Okay.
Wrong shape. So now it has to be a 10 or a heart.
Well played.
That is no good.
Thank you.
Paul Center's
Good luck.
10 out-kicked by the Garcia Queen. And our pre-match favourite, the poker professional, is out in 4th.
I'm obviously disappointed, but the final hand I think is pretty standard. I'd do that again every time. I regret earlier on folding the Queen King, but yeah. I think it'll be a really close game between the 3 of them now, where the chips are. I think Ivan has the chip lead, but I think Gabri might get there. So, yeah, really enjoyed the day, and yeah, it was great.
All smiles for our 4th place finisher, but those on the podium have still got work to do, especially Gabriela Fasciani and Andreas Bruckner. They've first got to catch the man from Madrid, Ivan Garcia. 3-handed, the button will be first to act in every hand. Pre-flop. Right now, we are looking at Gabriele Fasciani, and he is looking at the opposition. He's in the small blind.
Call.
Call.
Just calls. He's going to be acting out of shape in the rest of the hand. And Ivan Garcia, who's been hitting him over the head with a hammer, will he raise again? Queen 10.
Check.
Very decent, but decides not to. He lets his Italian opponent in for a free flop.
Check.
Check.
And it is Garcia who has hit this one.
Beat.
Only one club on the board for Fasciani,
400.
and he's played fairly tight.
400.
Race.
Oh, but look at that! What a change of image.
6. 5.
Steaming over. It's
6,
total bluff.
500.
He is flying without wings here. You have to remember these guys have been playing together for a while, and Ivan Garcia will certainly suspect that his Italian opponent does have an ace because he's been playing so tight. So congratulations to the young Italian there. 21 years old. His favourite player is Phil Ivey, and Phil Ivey would have been proud of that one. Sniffed weakness, saw the blood in the water, and went for the kill. Cards spinning out even before he's got time to stack those hard-won chips. And even Garcia has been living right, because he has picked up ace-10. As it is, first to act, Andreas Bruckner, also with a very, very playable hand.
Raise 4,000.
4,000.
1,000.
He puts in about a quarter of his stack. And quite committed himself. The move here for Garcia
All in.
is all in. He does that. He's fearless, and he gets a call. Now this is because he's been steaming in so much, he's not getting credit. With a good hand,
None,
he
please.
is going to get paid off.
Showdown.
6-4 favourite. Andreas Bruckner, his tournament is at risk. He has to win this hand, otherwise we're going to be heads up. And it is Ivan Garcia who hits the flop. So a king, a jack, a queen or a 9 would give him some straight possibilities. But now it can only be the king or the jack to save Andreas Bruckner. The Austrian still as a statue, but he hits the king. What a river.
Okay, 10,300. 10-3.
And that is a big, big pot for the man from Innsbruck.
Lucky
Yeah,
river.
give me some of them. Yeah, 200. 200, please. Big blind 3,000.
Ivan Garcia, still our chip leader, but he's had a dent taken out of him there. And our 3 players, well, there's really nothing between them. Blinds up now, 50.